Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived two gardeners named Rohan and Karen. They lived next door to each other and had similar gardens, but they had different approaches to gardening. Rohan would spend hours every day tending to his garden, watering, pruning, and fertilizing his plants, the soil, and the pests that damaged his plants. Despite his hard work, his garden would sometimes suffer from setbacks, and he would become frustrated. Karen, on the other hand, took a different approach. He would plant seeds, water them, but he wouldn't get too attached to the outcome and let nature take its course. When pests or diseases affected his plants, he wouldn't get upset. Instead, he would learn from his mistakes. One day, a severe storm hit the village, destroying both gardens. Rohan was devastated. He had invested so much time and effort into his garden, and now it was all gone. He spent days mourning the loss of his garden. Karen, however, saw the storm as an opportunity. He quickly assessed the damage and started rebuilding his garden. He planted new seeds, and with patience and care, his garden began to flourish once again. Rohan was amazed at how quickly Karen's garden recovered. He asked Karen the secret to his success. Karen smiled and said, "My friend, I knew that it would face challenges. I didn't get too attached to my garden, and I was prepared to adapt. I learned from my mistakes, and I kept moving forward." He learned from Karen's approach and started to cultivate a sense of detachment and acceptance. Rohan realized that he had been focusing too much on the outcome and not enough on the process. The moral of the story is that attachment and expectations can lead to suffering. When we attach ourselves to specific outcomes, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, we should focus on the process. By doing so, we can cultivate resilience, patience, and wisdom, letting go of attachment and embracing change, learn from our mistakes, and adapt to changing circumstances. By adopting this mindset, we can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and find peace and contentment in the present moment.